You know what I mean? Like see it all the time and believe it, and whatever you gotta do to protect that belief. My version of protecting that belief was I wasn't sharing.
Yeah, you are.
Not because of people, but because of myself. Things that I see and make me feel a certain type of way anymore.
I want to tell y'all a story behind this song that I just have not told before, and I want to tell y'all this right now. When I made this song right here, prior to this song and the making of this album right here, I was in a cloudy, like dark place, right? Meaning like I was doing shit, I had talent, I had belief in myself, I had motion, but at the same time I also had fear. I had fear that maybe I wouldn't get to where I wanted to go. And so that fear had me moving in an unusual way, right? It had me moving in a way that I damn near was thinking about and listening to people's expectations of me and then responding off of that, right? And around the time I made this song, I had just more of a spiritual alignment. I got more in tune with God, like for the first time in my life and the most clearest time in my life, I got in tune. And it was not a switch, it's not just a switch that I clicked, but it did take work. And a song like this is the result of that work.
But to your question, the delusion about music, I'm honestly that person till this day. And I wonder how good I could get if I did this every day. But how good could I get? Could I, and I shoot for the highest thing that my mind will allow me to, acceptable level of delusion, and then I try to say, well, maybe I'll get to that, you know, and maybe I won't, but I start with a seed of delusion. So I was going through this period on a tour bus where I was just writing the name of songs down. Like I would just write the name of a song, and the song wouldn't exist yet. It was just the idea and concept for a song. And one day I just thought of the title, Crooked Smile, and I instantly knew, like, oh, that's huge, because, you know, I've had this smile forever.
Is that a crooked smile?
It is. It is. If you really look up here and then on my lower level, it's like it's like, you know, we call it snaggletooth where I'm from. My mind state for like the crime in the summertime. Higher than average, lot of cabbage. Thank God I never abide by the established. Cause that's just how I was feeling on that day. But the point is, I was just free to just get shit off my chest, let Nas down, or like analyze it, or play with flows, but really say some shit like rich niggas. You know what I mean? Or I don't know, just pockets his own. So some of them was dark, and when it was time to finalize the album, I noticed there's dark and there's light. There's such a contrast, and that's why I shaped the album like that, and that's why it starts off dark.
Think fast, cause niggas that be trying to get detention. This soul looking down over your body in suspension.
You know what I mean? Like following my dream and just trying to like head to the fall off in the way that I wanted to do it. And so I put out this project on Friday called Might Delete Later. I don't know how many people done checked it out or whatever, but I put this project out. And I swear to God, I'm so proud of that project because I know, one, it's just a lead up. It's just an EP that leads me up to this thing that I've been working on for a long time. And I know the work it took to get to a certain type of skill level, and I love this shit. So that shit mean a lot to me, right? So I'm so proud of that project, except for one part. It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I gotta keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 2-3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my.
Cole already let it be known that him and Drake is the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Kendrick felt left out.
So now when the boogeyman pop up, it ain't time for it's me. It's me.
Boogeyman don't care about that, nigga.
Yo, you can't play with me. You can't kill the way we think you a killer. And he told us he's in his prime.
Yes.
I agree with him.
I agree too.
Then all of this lazy sounding shit,
Too friendly.
his tonality, I have an issue with.
They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But singing stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted clicks to make their pockets grow. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost the battle dog, I would have lost the bro. I would have gained a foe. And all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been. Who the fuck want what with me? Heart is out and I say that reluctantly, cause it should go without saying, but y'all playing dumb. Far as these rappers go, I'm not fearing none. Cold flow is cold in any genre with many combinations. Shoot like that boy sponsored by Under Armour. Reach you a goner, arms crossed and coughing like you was from Wakanda. God's favorite accumulated a ton of karma. As seen by me thumbing through green, I become a gardener. Pulling up in a supercharger, me and two things like a double entendre. Nigga won't beef from a number 9 combo. Not one designer in my ensemble. You're tuned to the realest, maybe they ever spill his heart until it's drained. Feel his pain, trust 16 ain't enough to do it justice. Just cop the fall off and he'll explain. Is it the end of the chapter? Happily ever after. Bet this gon' be the year that fulfill his reign, man.
I'm pairing me now cause niggas weird and really bums.
Not at all. I was more curious on how the new songs were gonna do. It was not nerves, not at all. And I don't say that like, oh, I don't get nervous. Like, it genuinely, like, no, cause no, not at all. I know I'm good, and I know that they're excited. So like, both of these positive energies, it's gonna be great.
I'm Drake. This is XQC, real streaming legend. Me, I do music in case you didn't know. I'm here, as you can see, fully intact. Mind, body, and soul, in case you were wondering, right?
Mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul. You need facts to take me out. Fairy tales won't do it. Cheers to everybody.
Words live by.
Words to live by, real talk. Cheers
Chat.
to everybody. Love, W's for everybody. Maxes tonight. Anitas.
When did Max win?
Mm-hmm.